of y'all are your worst enemy. I look gooder than a motherfucker. Can't front. I really, really do. That's why I really, really fuck with myself. I really, really love myself. Let me move this shit over here, so we ain't got no noise interruption in the background, but I still get my smell good. The shit I moved over here is my little, gunada. My little gunada, like fucking incense. You know what this is. Diffuser. My little gunada diffuser with the salt in the bottom. You know what it is. Words. But anyway, a lot of y'all are your worst enemy. Y'all out here not confident because you are your worst enemy. Before anybody could even diss y'all, before anybody could say shit to you to fuck up your day, you already left the house with your day fucked up because you done cursed yourself out. You done judge yourself like a motherfucker for some regular shit. Like some of y'all out here judging yourself, like calling yourself stupid for saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Fuck it. Like we all do that. We all say the wrong thing at the wrong time. Motherfucker, look at Joe Biden. Look at the fucking president. I'm not gonna say our president. I'm not American because I don't claim that shit. I would never claim Joe Biden. I would never claim none of them. But anyway, look at Joe Biden. Talk about somebody who said the wrong shit at the wrong time. Look at fucking Trump. And these motherfuckers are running America. You feel me? They confident as fuck running America. So confidence is money. Confidence is gonna get you exactly where you need to get to, my family. I'm telling you so serious. And you're gonna hear me slur and fuck up my words probably 10,000 times in this video. I'm gonna edit out some, but I'm not editing out all because anybody got time for this. I just want to bring y'all some love, bring y'all some content, and help y'all figure out how to overcome your shyness and how to embody confidence. Because like I said, confidence is money, but confidence is freedom. Because nothing, what is money if you don't have freedom? You feel me? So, I want to give y'all and introduce y'all to your own freedom. And that comes with freedom of will, freedom of expression, freedom of self. When you start to embody you, bro, ain't nobody could do you like you could do you. I promise you. I promise you. Them motherfuckers could try, but it can't. And you may think you're not a person that anybody else would want to do. You're not a person that anybody else would want to look up to or believe in. That's because you don't feel that about yourself. Intrinsically, the world has to believe and has to abide by what you set for yourself and what you believe in. So fuck believe. I don't even like using the word believe, right? Because believe comes with the ideology or the notion that it may not be true. If you believe in something, there's a possibility. There's not a knowing. There's not a sureness that I know this is this. I know this is equal to this. And just how we know 2 + 2 = 4. It's not 8. Just like we know that is a fact, we need to know ourselves. We need to know how to connect to ourselves. We need to know that we love ourselves. And that's a key takeaway. That's a key thing that's going to tie this all together. It's that self-love. I promise you. It's the fucking self-love. I got to stoop because I'm using this little, the TikTok info. I'm using it. You feel me? Niggas. Anyway, so I'm using that shit and I'm going to have to because if you tilt that thing in any possible direction, it's gonna whoop. You feel me? Anybody got time for that? I'm not even touching it right now. I can't even throw up my hand because that bitch gonna stop just like how it stopped just now because I threw up my hand. So no gang signs for y'all. Slime. Anyway, I don't do no gang shit. I'm just a clown. I just be chatting. But I'm not chatting about this. That self-love is gonna be everything. Once you really sit with yourself. And that's the thing. People think that self-love comes from, giving yourself affirmation, all that stuff. Yes, those things help, but it really comes from you sitting with yourself. You feel me? I'm not putting no filter on this shit. And I'm about to break down my insecurities and how I overcame it for y'all. So you're actually going to get somewhere with this. So sit with yourself and actually having conversation. If you don't want to feel crazy, because one thing I think is really crazy to not talk to yourself, because how are you going to know you? How are you going to understand why you do the things that you do if you're not even having internal banter with yourself? You check? You need to do that. It's so essential because now you get to navigate why you have the thought that you think, where those thought forms come from. Because a lot of it also leads to shadow work. and healing that inner child is what I self-taught, because a lot of the experience that you experience, sometimes the people who inflicted the trauma won't even admit it, one. And two, sometimes you won't even admit it to yourself. You have to do some deep digging. And other times it's like you don't have anybody around you to talk to you about it or to even express the hurt that you're feeling. So you have to go inside of you. You have to consult with yourself. You feel me? Because ain't nobody else is going to do it for you, baby. Ain't nobody else. And that's the thing I had to really realize. That's the biggest thing I had to realize, especially entering into adulthood. I'm 21 now. You feel me? Oh, 2 babies in the house. So that's something I really had to realize. Ain't nobody gonna do the work for me. After you reach a certain age, the world stop giving a fuck and your excuses don't matter. They really don't. People don't give a fuck because everybody got their own shit going on. And honestly, people are selfish. And that's the thing what we need to touch on today, because a lot of people who are insecure and who lack confidence are not selfish enough. You're not selfish enough to the point where you could like, and it manifests. I know I didn't finish my sentence. I'm gonna go back. It manifests in the form of people pleasing, right? Which is also a form of manipulation. We've been hearing more about that in 2023 and 2024. Thank you. It is also a form of manipulation because you want to be so perfect, so good at whatever, and so acceptable, so conformative, so mutable to the world around you that people have to accept you. You feel me? That people have to love you, but deep down you don't even accept yourself. Because mind you submitting and abiding by niggas are saying, and you don't fuck with that shit. For real? No, you don't. You just want to feel not alone. You just want some companionship. That's all. But it's not healthy because you're betraying yourself. And that's the thing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, a lot of y'all are your own enemies. And you're also betraying yourself when you fall into that people-pleasing mentality. Because, and honestly, that self-betrayal, you're going to have to pay penance for it after. Because that karma, the biggest and the worst karma is the karma you have to deal with for yourself. You have to repay that debt for yourself. You think just because you inflicted it on yourself, and that's talking to people with self-harming and all that shit. I've had my own like traumas and self-harming habits that we will definitely get into. So I get it. And I can actually talk bluntly about this shit. You feel me? So you will have to pay karma and penance to yourself because you are being too. When they say don't do no harm to nobody, you're a body. And that's another thing that people who people please and people who lack confidence really forget, that they're a body, they're a person. They're personification, because that's what person means. You know, they're being, you exist, you deserve love, you deserve patience, and you deserve self-acceptance, which will now then in the future, once you really embody that self-acceptance, you will start to attract your tribe. You know, you will start to attract acceptance from the world. Because let me tell you something about energy. Because this is the whole thing we're breaking down right now is energy. Everything is energy. The way you think about yourself is energy. Thought is energy. You feel me? Physical things are thought like this. This was energy. This was first a thought. You feel me? Riding high. This was first a thought, which someone manifested that energy. Someone took that energy, transmuted it, transformed it, and brought it into life, brought it into something tangible so I could wear it. You feel me? They were thinking about me. So it's energy. So it's like, what kind of energy are you inflicting on yourself? And like I was saying before, the way you treat yourself, the way you think about yourself, the world has to abide by that law, because you set the law and you set the notion and the motion of how the world is going to vibe with you. When I put on a fit, you feel me? When I put on a fit, I'm wearing all green today. Green is my favorite color. I had to, feel me? I don't like the quality of this pants. I'm a designer too, so I'm like very picky about the stuff I wear. But I got my money back. I got it off TikTok shop. Fuck it. Anyway, so once you really fuck with yourself, right? Once you really start to love yourself, you're gonna notice the difference in the way people treat you, because now energetically you're not putting out an energy of pity, of doubt, of I'm not sure, or I need confirmation, or I need your approval, or I need you, I need. You know, when you're in a state of want, lack, like I'm not sure, and you, all of that, even just me talking about it, instinctively my body just start to ball up, you know. Energy, when it's made stagnant, it starts to become solidified. You feel me? Even rocks are vibrating, but when it comes stagnant, it starts to shrink. It starts to become less of itself. And that's exactly what you're doing to yourself when you're not embodying yourself. Imagine, I know 60-something-year-old women, who live their life, their entire life. And that's because of religion, because religion made them dormant as people. But I'm not nothing against religion though. Do what you feel, press what you feel. I ain't got shit to say about that. But just the way the religion indoctrinated them, the way they were taught it, I feel like, I don't believe in religion, so it's kind of hard for me to like. But anyway, the way they were taught it, because I feel like you could believe in whatever you believe in and still embody confidence. But how they were taught to look at themselves and view themselves as beneath something, as small, as inferior, that made them shrink themselves. And now they're fucking 60-something, can't even have a conversation with a regular individual, with someone younger than them. That is a shame. To live your entire life, you're about to croak, you're about to fucking die, and you're not confident enough to have a regular conversation, confident enough to walk in the room with your head high, knowing yourself. At that age, you're supposed to be grounded in yourself, knowing to a point where you don't give a fuck. That's why old people don't give a fuck, because they've been through so much, they understand the world so much. What y'all can tell me? What can y'all tell me, for real? You know? So I recommend you really learning yourself, sitting with yourself, meditate. Not meditate, you know, but vibe up with some music and have a little chat with you. What do you think about you? Why do you think the things you think about you? Because I know a lot of my trauma, I've been abused in so many different ways. Like, I was sexually assaulted from the age of 2 to the age of 14, and I thought it was started from the age of 5 to 14 by so many different people, family, friends, family members, my own fucking father. The next video I'm gonna make is about healing from sexual trauma and overcoming that. But I've had to heal through all that physical trauma. It took me 2 years when I came to America to get off the marks and the broomstick, the fucking belt, the wire, and the fucking little metal stick that my grandmother used to type and beat my ass with. It took me 2 years to get the marks off my body alone. You feel me? After being sexually assaulted by my dad, it took me years to even express myself. I used to dance. Even it's only now people see me dance. I'm a dancer. I do a lot of things. People see me dancing and being so expressive now, and they're like, you're so confident. I could never dance in front of people. I was not this confident before. I remember at one point in time, like, people were walking on me dancing, I'm freezing up. I'm just stuck. And it was instinct, you know? My heart would start beating, would freeze up. I'll be out of breath. And like, just thinking about that. And that's the thing, that's the power of thought. That's why I told you thought is energy. Just that thought kind of put me back in that physical state. That thought manifested in reality just now put me back in that physical state where my heart felt that same shock that I felt before, you know, that paralyzing shock. So I had to breathe it away. I had to acknowledge that hurt, that pain, that dis-ease, that discomfort I was feeling in my body, that discomfort that my mind manifested physically in my body. I had to feel it. And then I had to dispense it. I had to release that energy. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all who are timid, who are not expressive, are not releasing. You don't have no outlet. You chat? You need an outlet. You need a fucking outlet. You heard it. You heard what I said. You need an outlet. You need something you're able to plug yourself into and fully express and feel that electricity and energy run through you. You need an outlet. Yeah, Jack. So I had to transmute that energy into something and release it, push it out of my body. So I transmuted it. I felt it. I held it in my heart. When I breathed in, I held it. I focused directly on exactly where the pain was, exactly where the discomfort was. I held it and I pushed it out of me. This fucking thing keeps dying, so like storage or whatever. So I have to come back. But it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of fucking work to actually be able to ground yourself in you. It takes practice. So whilst you're by yourself and you're cooped up worried about what other people think, start to not worry, because you have to release the state of worry. Worry will cause you so many illnesses and so many diseases. You have to release that worry, and you have to get to know yourself. Get to know what you like about yourself. And then when you go to the next person, you feel uncomfortable, challenge yourself to think, I'm by myself right now. They get to, and that's the thing, it's also that self-talk. It's heavy on that self-talk. So it's about sitting next to somebody you're uncomfortable with, and like, they so lucky they get to be in my presence, because at this point you know how great you are, and you know how amazing it will be, and it is, for another person to experience your greatness by a proximity. Just by them being proximity to you. The second one is really good, and it improves your capacity to just do and be great by being next to a person who is great and super productive. The exact same thing is what you need to be thinking about yourself. This person is benefiting from my presence. This person is growing, is healing, is something good is happening to this person because they're around me. And the more you start to think like that, your mind, your body will start coming up with ways and coming up with things to make sure that you're bringing value to people. It's like, if you bring patience, if you bring understanding to them, if you bring good conversation, good knowledge. And a lot of times, people who are shy, you probably have such amazing talents, but you don't view it as a talent, and you don't view it as a gift. So you need to start to change the self-talk and the self-doubt. So saying I can't, saying, oh, I don't know, those are words you need to remove from your vocabulary. I'm not sure yet. Oh, of course, I'm gonna do it. Doesn't matter how it turns out, you're gonna do it. You feel me? You're gonna try. I don't even like saying try. That's why I went straight to you're gonna do it. You're gonna put yourself out there. That's the thing that needs to happen. You need to start putting yourself in places where you're seen, where you're experienced. First by yourself, and then you get to start incrementally sharing what you think, what you feel, what you experience, all that good stuff with others. Because that's a gift that you get to give them. It's a gift. Your presence is a gift. That's why it's called presence. I know. Anyway, so I think it's super important for us to learn ourselves and know ourselves, because we're in a very delusional generation right now, and a lot of us don't know ourselves, and we're identifying with the things we see on social media. We either qualifying or disqualifying ourselves, our ability and our potential based on what we see on social media, which is, it's not going to take you nowhere. Because who the fuck is social media to qualify you for anything? You're qualified because you said something, because you put in the work. You're a professional because you put in the time in to get good at whatever craft that you choose to follow, and you get to deliver. That makes you a professional, because the only difference with you and a professional is they went to a school and they did the same thing. They practiced. But you went to a South school, the greatest school, and you practiced. So it's about owning whatever title you give yourself. I don't even like the title, because I be so technical with the way I use my mind and with the words and all that good shit. But you get to identify with whoever you want to be. Personification is a person. It's a show up. To be a person means to have a persona. To put on a persona. There's some people, we all do it. When you speak with your mom, when you speak with your father, when you speak with your friends, and when you speak with your colleagues and your cousin and them. Each one of them getting a different persona of you. You feel me? A persona from you. You embody a different version of yourself to interact with them. Make sure you're embodying the one when you're interacting with yourself and the world that serves you the best, serve the world the best, and makes you feel the best about yourself. That is so key. That is so key. And we definitely sleep on it. We sleep on ourselves too much, and it's time that we fucking wake up. Because ain't nobody gonna wake up for you. Ain't nobody else sleep on you but you. And then, like I said, when you start feeling and knowing that you're the greatest, when you start feeling and knowing that you're the person that you say you are, when you start feeling and knowing that I'm grounded in me, I actually fuck with me, I actually love me, then guess what? The world has no other, they ain't got no other choice but to oblige by the rules that you set for yourself. Because you're the God, you're the Lord of your own life. You dictate and control all of this. All your decisions have the consequences for you, right? All your decisions have to be made by you, right? Okay then. So you the Lord, you the God of your own life. I'm not telling you not to believe in no other higher power, source, God, whatever you decide to believe in, but you need to look at yourself as that controller of your life and of your outcomes, because you need to be the one to make decisions, right? Decisions are not gonna come and make themselves. Okay. So that is super important. I feel like that was a good breakdown. It was actually a fucking great breakdown on how to really like build up confidence. I remember when I first started, I remember I embodied my confidence in 2018. That's when I started to like realize that. That's when I started to admit that I like girls, right? I'm bi, but right now I'm focused on self. But that's when I actually started to admit that I like girls, and I started to try to do things. I wasn't trying girls yet, but like interacting with them. I was just expressing myself, owning myself. You know, you own this body, you own this persona. You're not this body. You're the expression. You're the soul that expresses itself through this body. You own this body, right? So act like it. Act like you own this body. Act like you own this persona. You gotta, yeah, you gotta, because ain't nobody else is gonna do it for you. Just like how you see the people and the things that just make you like, damn, I fuck with that. I fuck with him or her. You gotta feel that about yourself, and you're gonna start manifesting it. You're gonna start attracting things, because when you're confident, you walk into a room. That's why I said money is wealth. You will attract the people who are wealthy, because wealthy people are seen as stuck up or seen as arrogant, but that's because they know themselves. They don't believe, they don't think, they know. I know I make this money. I know I do this thing that I said I do. I know I embody my business, myself, and I know I run my business. You feel me? So I know. I walk and I act like I know. And that's the thing that you have to do with yourself. You have to walk and you act like you know. Yeah. And that's when you're going to start to attract the wealthy people, because they see and they realize they know. You know, they know. Let me actually have a conversation with them. That's how you start networking, right? You know, you get to feel somebody's presence, somebody's energy, and it attracts them to you, or you attract them to them. When people are in doubt, when people don't know themselves and in that lack state, lack mindset, they're just giving off negative energy. They feel like, oh, I'm not giving off no energy. You're embodying, you're vibrating on a lower negative state, because now you're operating in guilt, you're operating in shame, like self-shame and self-guilt, all that stuff. You're operating in doubt. Those are all very low vibrations. Check the vibration scale. All very low vibrations, and other people feel that. Mind you, we read and we sense. We've been speaking through energy before we ever learned any freaking language. Before we used to speak telepathically. That means we already have our genetics, our cells are made to read energy before we read anything. Babies don't know. Babies can't talk, but they know when somebody loves them, though. They feel that energy, and then they learn to translate that energy through body language and through words. We have to learn to translate our internal initial language, which is energy, into physical language, like words and body language and whatever, sign language, all that shit. Yeah, it starts with that energy. So you need to transform that energy inside you, and then you can't share with the people them, so they can be attracted to your energy. Like, I don't wanna talk with this person. Let me go sit next to this person. Let me rub off shoulder, rub off elbow, and get that good energy that they radiating. Because right now you're not radiating any good energy. Like, I've been in a situation, and I try to be very compassionate to people, because I remember being in a state where I was very like low on myself, and I was in that negative vibration and that self-doubt vibration. Even now, sometimes I be getting insecure, but I have to, baby, don't forget who I is, baby. Don't forget who he is. So I have to, like, I try to give compassion, but when you're the person say, oh, I don't like myself, or I don't feel this about myself, I hate myself, I doubt myself, because we are who we are, we are who we surround ourselves with. we will intrinsically start to feel the people who are around you when you're saying those things, or when you just embodying or thinking those things about yourself. We start feeling it, and we don't know why. We just notice, like, when I'm around this person, when I'm around a person who's in this mindset, who's insecure, I feel insecure too. I feel like not myself. I don't know this person, but I'm in this person. So I don't even want to be in that energy, because this energy makes me feel negative. You know? Nobody wants to feel that. Being so fucking for real with you. Nobody wants to feel that. And then you start to, like, pull away just to protect yourself, just to protect your energy, because that person doesn't know how to love themselves and doesn't know how to, you feel me? But we read energy before we read anything else. So they're not pulling away from you because they have some kind of vendetta, they hate you, all that stuff. Or a lot of times just in general, a lot of times we look for confirmation bias. So once we believe that we don't believe love, and we hate ourselves and all that stuff, and the world hates us, we start to believe it, then we start to radiate that energy. We start to radiate the that mindset, the world hate me, all that stuff, that negative mindset, and then you give off that vibration, that energy, and we start repelling things that could serve us. We start just pushing them away, repelling them, and we wonder why. Or most the confirmation bias thing, you don't wonder why. You feel like you proved yourself right. You feel like, damn, the world is showing me why I'm right, so maybe it is true, and then you sink more into that. But it's about changing that thought pattern, so you could just feel grounded in you know me? So you could become unfuckwittable in this bitch. Fully unfuckwittable. Fully unfuckwittable. You know what I mean? And mistakes are bound to happen. Mistakes and failures are so essential, because how the fuck you gonna grow if you don't know what not to do? How you gonna grow if you don't know what not to do? You're gonna end up trying things on your high horse, feeling good, and then you fuck up. You don't know how to fix the fuck up. You try to fix the fuck up with a fuck up, then you fucked up again, and it's like, oh shit, I don't even know how to get out of this, because I was operating in a state of, I didn't know what I was doing in the first place. You know, I never failed. So now I'm failing back to back to back, because I didn't learn the lessons I needed to learn through failure, so I could know, okay, this is what not to do, this is what I'm going to do instead. You know, every time you fail, you get tools, you get knowledge, you get wisdom, you get, things to build on. So now you could go and you could fine tune the things that you're working on, so you could have a success. But failure is essential for success. So when you start doing that self-loving thing, and you start trying to embody that, because you're going to have to try first, and you're going to fail. And guess what? That's completely okay. That's essential. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Failure is essential for the success. So you're going to go out, you're going to try to be confident, you're going to try to do all the things I'm telling you, embody, feel, all that good shit. You're going to fail a couple of times. You might fail a lot. You might fail to a point where you get discouraged. But I'm telling you right now, you can't allow it to discourage you. Fuck that. This is your life. After the same people you just fucking failed in front of, you're gonna have to keep living. You know that, right? You're gonna have to keep living. You better not eject yourself from this John. Don't do that self-harm thing. I've been in the path where a good portion of my life I wanted to just kill myself. Trust me. So I understand. Plenty. Even just last year I was on that path. Because so many different things were going on, and I try to use that as an excuse. But no, you're gonna still have to keep living. Choose to live, and choose to live confidently. So when you fail, which you are gonna do a couple of times, and I love you, and it's okay, you're gonna try again, probably with the same people or probably with new people, but you're gonna try until you feel secure and confident in you, because it's essential, baby. I want you to feel confident in you. You need it. I need you to need it. I need you to know you need it. And you need to take action in it. Hold on. I'm going to turn to the mirror. Yeah. Because, my ladies who wear lip gloss, that white, nasty-ass thing that be coming out your mouth when you wear lip gloss, I got to make sure I don't look crazy on this bitch. But you need it, babes. I need it for you. I need it because I want to experience you. You might get the confidence to post a video that I see. And I'm like, damn. Look at these niggas inspiring me, y'all. I have to do a little titty. Look at these niggas inspiring me. Putting me on. Showing me who they are. Fully expressing themselves. Putting themselves out there. Look at these niggas just niggering. so deliciously. Oh shit. I don't know if I'm about to use this word, but this is me. This is my authenticity. And this is what we're talking about today, so fuck it. Nigga. So I want you to be you. The world needs you. I need you, nigga, and I haven't even met you yet. Oh, bigger white person. I don't care. Fuck it. You a nigga today, cause I called you one. I said so. You're welcome. Alright. We need you. I need to experience you. This is why you were here. All the sperm cells, like they say, the cliche say, all the sperm cells, you're the one who manifested yourself in this bitch, right? So that's to show you have the manifestation power. Because you make that pum pum. You made the egg attract you, because the egg attract the sperm. It's not the sperm that chose the egg. Let's be for real. You know, you already attractive to the egg. You already manifested yourself in this bitch. Now you better own it. You better not waste your whole life. Waste a whole life. That could have gone to one of the other sperm cells. You know? So embody that shit for real. For real. So I could get to experience you one day. No, you never know. I might meet you in person. I might inspire someone who's right next to me. That's the goal. The goal is inspiration. So I love y'all. Definitely follow a nigga's brand, because I have a brand. Be dropping some fire shit. I will show you some of the joints, but I can't, because, you know, feel me, that's exclusive and niggas out here be stealing. And I can't let that happen, because I'm about to come up with some heat. So I have some denim jeans coming. Fire ass baggy denim jeans, because you know a nigga love to dress. I'm at home, so I'm dressing some comfy shit. But follow the brand. I got print on demand t-shirts going right now. They're fire as fuck. It's $35. I'm about to open the store. I was doing a little editing in the back end, but let me show a little something for the brand. Got a lot of these in here. So this is the Law Goofy tee. The haha one, you hear me? This one I've been promoting a lot, not because of any specific thing. This is fire. Honestly, fuck even showing y'all this. I had some fire ass photos. Go follow my YouTube. You on my YouTube, excuse me. Go follow my Instagram and my TikTok, because I definitely need the followers on TikTok. Help a nigga blow up. Hear me, I need you. I love you. Help me succeed while I help you succeed. Let's help each other. You feel me? Let's help each other, nigga. So I'ma just pop up, you know, somewhere on the fucking screen. My brand is fire. TheSelfMadeMaverick.com is the website. Go check it out. You're welcome. I mean, improve your fashion sense while I improve your confidence. I'm a goofball. I'm a clown, and I love it. Because I'm in love with myself. And I want you guys to get to a point where you're in love with yourself. There ain't no greater love than you. Let me touch on that real quick before I dip out of here. Ain't no greater love than your love. I promise you that. Because all the times you imagine him, the handsome man or the handsome woman that gonna come sweep up on your feet, right? Sweep you off of your feet, right? My accent does get too thick for y'all sometimes. Every time you start to imagine that person, guess who is the actors that are acting out in that movie in your head? That's you. That's a different version of you. You can't imagine somebody's behaviors. That's why we get delusional and we start to trick ourselves into thinking that we're dating somebody that we're not, but you're only dating a figment of your imagination. You're dating another version of you. You start to treat yourself in your head, you know, you start to make that person take you on dates or love you like this or fuck you like this, and you feel it, or just treat you up, nice you up, and love you up, good, just like how you want to be nice up and good, love up in real life. But you fail to realize that that's you loving on you in your head, in your fantasies. That's you. That's you embodying. You just you in a different body's body that you feel attracted to, fucking you. Or loving on you, or taking you on some dates. That is you. So guess what? You can't love yourself. You can't see somebody else loving you, right? So you need to chop. Start the working. I'm not saying chop, get it right. Chop, start the working, because I've been doing the thing. Pause again. So I've been doing it since 2018, starting to really love myself, and I'm still working on it. I love myself more than I've ever loved myself in my life. So grateful. It's been a journey. I was telling you last year I was trying to kill myself. You know what I mean? So that's how you know growth can happen at any moment, any time. We just gotta put in the work. So you can't intrinsically love yourself. Why? Because you fantasize about loving yourself all the time, right? You fantasize about somebody else loving you, right, all the time, right? That somebody else is you. And then once you start to love you, you will stop tolerating and taking bullshit. Because now when a motherfucker come over here and try to love you wrong, you're like, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Oh, let me stop. No, fuck it. Nah, nigga. I don't want that kind of love. Nah, chick, nah, girl. Whatever. I don't like saying the B word. You know, I don't believe. It's not endearment for me. So fuck it. Oh, nah, chick. I don't want that kind of love. I don't want no toxic love. I want to love like I want to be loved like I love me. You know? I hit different. It hit different when you say it, when you feel it, right? I want to be loved like I love me. So, I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps somebody embody that confidence. Embody themselves. And do something amazing with this knowledge, man. Talk about, yeah. Love y'all. Get it.